Yes, direct. All right. Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the live series on how to for heroes. So, what is Heroes? Heroes is an ordinary, real men online community for men focusing on four pillars: self growth, relationship, health, and career, with a vision to foster joyful purpose and united brotherhood. The sole intention is to build this community for men who are dedicated to make real changes in the quality of their lives. So, about me, I'm Sarath Nair. I'm a growth catalyst. I help people grow in their life. And I own a company with my partner, which is the India's foremost event advising company. And also, I am the co founder of an upcoming chat show, which is called Untold Stories. So I welcome you all today to yet another talk show with a real life hero. And truly, he is a hero on our amazing community, Heroes. So without ado, I'll give the introduction of the person whom you're waiting for. So, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Rushabh Turakhia. So, about Rushabh, Rushabh is an author, businessman, and a philanthropist, a commerce graduate with an amazing business, which is of diamonds. He runs his family business on diamonds. He's a founder of Your Turn Now, which is a global kindness movement, which he'll be talking about, and has reached out to millions across 46 countries. Just imagine, through his unique, powerful movement. He has conducted numerous workshops in school, communities, corporates with the sole intention to promote love and kindness. And he has authored 4 books, and all the royalty goes to charity. Such a beautiful thing to do. So, welcome to Heroes Rushabh, an ordinary real man's community.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much for the wonderful introduction.
You deserve it, Rushabh. So, without ado, let's jump into the questions. The first question for you, I am also curious, and I'm sure that people also would be curious to know about what is Your Turn Now act of kindness movement.
Okay. So your turn now is basically this card, blue card you see. It
Mm-hmm.
says now. So this is the card you give it to someone when you are kind to them.
Wow.
So you are on your way to your work and you give a lift to someone.
Mm-hmm.
Complete, and but now he's going to say thanks. So that time you give him this card saying it's your turn now to help someone else. So this
Wow.
was started in December 2009, and as of now, it has reached more than 46 countries, and more than 500,000 cards are out across.
Wow.
Have this cards in English, Hindi, French, German, Spanish, Mandarin, different international 10 languages. And
Wow.
the motto is to at least spread one smile a day. That's the main
Beautiful.
one. And keep on let it go viral since it's a social media age. So let it go viral. Let your kindness go viral. That's the main motto behind it.
Beautiful, beautiful. What a moment to have, and people will definitely relate to this. So, taking this forward. So, what is the difference between being kind and being helpful? Is there actually a difference?
Actually, there's not much difference. A very thin line.
Mhm.
Full is like giving help, aiding someone, right? And kind is being courteous, being generous, or it's like kindness means you can say he was kind to me, and helpful he was helpful in picking up luggage for me. So it's
Mhm.
basically a line, but kind is. I think helpful would be a part of kindness because
Okay.
kindness to mentally also physically
Mhm.
doing an act, but
Okay.
helpful comes under kind. This is my definition.
Okay. Wonderful. Now, that's so. I personally have this question that a lot of people say that you do help people, but you don't tell others, and help anonymously, and you keep it to yourself. So, what is your thought on that part?
See, it again depends on person to person. See, many people help anonymously. There are many people who, like even in Bible, it's written like if your left hand does a donation, your right hand shouldn't know about it. Even
Right.
in Gita, it says karma kar, kal ki chinta mat kar in the sense. But I think in this generation, it helps. Why? Because say suppose a celebrity is doing a good work,
Mm-hmm.
that person puts up on his social or on his or her social media,
Mm-hmm.
you know I would say more than celebrity, the influencers.
Right.
That makes so many of others who would also want to do the same. Like why do they take big influences for say polio campaign or donating eyes? So others can get inspired by seeing that. So why not? I mean, I think it should be. Also, the point is, it should not be like recently during this Corona time. I saw there was this one guy who was given a banana in a hospital, and there were 20
Hmm.
people pictures with that one banana. Was for social media, which was not. I didn't find anything actually a generosity happening or any charity happening over there. The point is, you do your work, put it on social media to inspire others, not just to show off that I have done something. Like ek kela dekhe hai, and then okay, you take a picture. Nothing. Don't do like that. At least be someone who is inspiring. Like
Hmm.
if say Azim Premji, Bill Gates, Warren Buffett, they have given up more than 90% of their wealth.
Right. Hmm. Hmm.
So
Hmm.
they declared about this. In
Hmm.
fact, within India, there's a new group which has formed. It's called Living My Promise, wherein the people they are not ordinary people. It's not like they are not like Bill Gates and Warren Buffett. They are these ordinary people who came together and decided to give away their 50% of their
Hmm.
uh, to charity after they got inspired by Azim Premji and Warren Buffett and Bill Gates. So
Wow.
it helps you to give back to society and inspire people. And I think right now there are 50 people in the group who are all middle income or little higher up, and not those filthy rich ones. But yes, they have been part of it and got inspired by the influences like Bill Gates and Warren Buffett.
Hmm. Hmm.
And and
Wonderful, wonderful. So
the
do
point
things
is,
to inspire people. Don't keep it to
yes,
yourself.
yes. And point is, you while giving, you should not get that superior that superiority within you. Do it because you feel for it. Don't get that कि oh मैंने कुछ अच्छा काम किया उसके लिए मत करो but just do it for because you feel for that. That's the main point.
राइट वंडरफुल दिखाओ मत करो बट करो क्योंकि करना है और लोगों को इंस्पायर करना है यू
Yes,
फील
yes,
इट
yes.
थैंक यू सो मच दैट्स अ वंडरफुल आंसर now we were talking about money, right? So does actually kindness always involve money, or there are other ways to show kindness as well?
Sir, I like your glass frame.
Okay, thank you.
That was a kind act which didn't involve money. The
Right.
kindness does not involve money all the time. Like in fact, I propose kindness should be a currency.
Wow.
People say अच्छा वो पैसा बनाएंगे फिर you will do the charity. It's not like that. Even if there are some viral videos where you see even the homeless person has shared his food with a stray animal or someone else, right? So time
Yes.
for me, both money and time is you
Mhm.
given. Money is something which you can earn back. Time is something which you can't earn back, right?
Right.
More people who giving time are actually giving the part of their life, like
Hmm.
volunteer at NGO, or you coach a sports team of an underprivileged child, or what
Hmm.
you can do is let someone go before you. Giving that 1 second, wait for someone, hold the door, and let that
Hmm.
person, or visit someone who is alone.
Hmm.
People or visit some of your relatives who's staying alone, or someone in your building. Large societies, there are people who are staying alone, like kids are not here, visit them. And so there is where you give your time. That is being, so kindness is not just money, it's all about money and time both. And I think it's very easy to give money. If you see a big corporate house, easy to check, 1 lakh, 2 lakh, 5 lakh, 1 crore का check, they can do it easily. But ask them to come
Right.
down and do that kind act. That's when it matters. I think
Very true. Very true.
giving money is easy.
Right, very true, very true. You spent time with the old age people. That time, half an hour spent or a half a day spent, it's much more worth than that 5 lakhs or you
True.
know 2 lakhs which you give. Yeah, amazing answer. Now this brings me to another important question. Now spending time with others is fine. Now, now in this era, when people are inside their home with their family members, now there is a lot of need for showing kindness to family members. So how can they show kindness to, I know, how can we show kindness to our family members or
Uh,
each
like
other?
this, like this says, charity begins at home.
Right.
right? So let kindness also begin at home.
Mm.
Uh, Home, what all things you can do? Start with appreciating.
Mhm.
Start with people what they're doing. Right now, you must have seen, even you would have been working at home. If you see your spouse, even if she's working, she's also working full time. Your kids are making their own things. So you start appreciating what they are doing. Have
Mm.
at least family meal together. One.
Mm.
See, now to all three you can have because everybody's at home. But even if not, at least your dinner or breakfast, have that one meal together. That way you can come over, because nowadays what has happened, every room has a Wi-Fi, everybody has his personal phone, if so everybody is in their own room or on their own phone.
Right.
This is where you get to talk, put your phones aside and give that time. Or most important thing, listen
Mm.
are at home, they are saying something, sometimes you feel they're just going on and on, but no, that's important for them to talk and for you to listen. And
Right. Right.
you should listen by being non-judgmental. I mean,
Mm.
if I am say sharing something and my spouse or my child or my parents are just judging me for what I am, then I would stop sharing with them.
Right. Very
To
true.
be either I'll go on the wrong path or I find a wrong person to advise me with whom I'm sharing. It's better
Mm.
you people at home, right?
Right.
Also, watch your tone when you're at home. So these are all simple tips of being kind at home. Watch your tone when you're at home or when you're talking to people at home.
Mm.
Or where you have your sarcastic comments coming up
Mm.
is a different thing, and sarcasm is a different thing. Your tone is a different thing.
Right.
Also, when if you have a child at home, you should know what words you are using, because the words you use right now for the child is going to take him a long way. If you keep on nagging your child at this stage, hey, watch out, what are you doing? This is not the way you eat. This is not the way you sleep. This is not the way you sit. You keep on nagging all the time. That's
Right.
you being kind in a long term for the child. And
Mm.
last I would say is like support them during the rough times. It could be
Mm.
your spouse's work front, or your difference between the mother-in-law and daughter-in-law. There's an argument between them, or your child is going through exam times. So you need to support them. So these are all simple tips. I mean, I don't have to give all these things. This is something we are supposed to do, but people
Mm.
forget. So these are just tips of how you can be kind at home.
Wonderful. These are like being ourselves, being the human part,
Yes, 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 yes.
showing the human part of us, right?
That's what I say, na. We human beings are called mankind. Man is supposed to be kind.
Wow. Wow. That's profound.
So, so that's why it's like being human.
Wonderful. Now, how anyone can show kindness to them? I believe it should start from us, right? So, one, how can one practice self kindness?
That's the most important thing. You travel by air flight, right? Before lockdown,
Yeah.
abhi to first thing they tell you is when the oxygen masks fall down, you wear your mask and then you assist anybody beside you or your child or who are next to you. Why? Because if you are there,
Hmm.
you can survive someone else. So if you are kind to yourself, you'll be kind to someone else. Because if you are negative about yourself or you are demeaning to yourself, you are not going to help others.
Hmm.
Right? The thing is to be kind to yourself, loving yourself. And I think for that you need to start with practicing forgiveness.
Hmm.
Forgive you for what you think you might have done wrong or what you have done wrong, and forgive others. That
Hmm.
way you will be the first person to be kind to yourself. Because if you have that grudge within you, and also the grudge against the person, in the end it's going to affect you.
Right. Right.
It affects your health. If it affects your health, it's going to affect the way you behave with people around. You'll have more of negativity within you. Also, other way is to express gratitude.
Hmm. 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 Very.
Thankful. Like right now at Corona time, we are doing a live interview, right? And there are
Hmm.
people not having food at home.
Right.
Right? You should be grateful for what we have done. So if you express your gratitude every night before you go off to sleep, or what all good things have happened to you, one thing is you like attract more, and second is you'll be again kind to yourself, thinking, okay, this is so many good things have happened to me. Another
Right.
point is, I would say, is don't compare yourself to others.
Hmm.
Keep see in a race, like on a highway, right? If say you're traveling from Mumbai Pune Express Highway, there
Hmm.
will be all few cars who are going to be ahead of you. However, you drive, and at 180, there will be some few cars who will be ahead of you. Why? Because that's how it is. So
Yeah.
life is a race, like virus says, life is a race, and there will be certain people ahead. But don't compare yourself to them. If
Hmm.
comparing, you are unkind to yourself. So that's again not being kind to yourself. Also, no negative talks to yourself or not being judgmental about. There are people who are will always keep put themselves down, even if they are good at something. They're no yara. This is I'm not good at it. I'm not
Right.
good at,
Hmm.
and even if they are best at it,
Hmm.
between humility and negative talk, right?
Hmm.
And another worst thing is, I'll give another point is loving yourself or loving your
Hmm.
body. Loving your body is very important, because they're like, oh my god, I have a flab here, or I have a thunder thighs, and this is what you are. You accept it. Either you work on it or you accept it, because if you are going to love yourself, the people around are going to love yourself. Right?
Absolutely.
There are people who will do the body shaming thing, but you need to ignore that, and you need to start loving yourself. Next, I would say, is time for yourself.
Hmm.
Have time for yourself. Okay, I understand there is so many things happening, but you need to give that 1 hour, 2 hour at least every day for yourself.
Hmm.
Also, very most important thing is, I always tell people, stop trying to be perfect. Because perfectionist is always going to get a blood pressure, and he's going to give blood pressure to people around, because it's like making, a perfectionist, they make success impossible for themselves.
So true.
So when you keep doing that, you are being unkind to again yourself, and because
Hmm.
of that, people around will be unkind. You'll be unkind to people around. So then, these are the few points. Except when the last one is the believe in yourself, because if you
Hmm.
believe in yourself, you're going to go and get it. So this is so very important. All these self kindness tips are so very important. Follow this, and I'm sure you'll be the most happiest person.
Wonderful, wonderful. So I would want everyone to go back once the video is over, go back and listen to the entire step and keep following in your life. That's, I believe, the one of the most things which you can do for yourself. Right now, we are moving to the next excitement set, which is rapid fire questions.
Okay.
Are you ready?
Right.
All right. So, what is the most interesting thing you have in your purse or wallet right now?
What's the most interesting thing in I?
In your purse or wallet right now? Wow. I
It's
thought I'd
always
pull
there.
your leg. I thought okay, I'd pull your leg in something, but you're like
No,
only
no,
point.
no. My girlfriend's pictures are not on my wallet.
You're married, right?
Yes.
Right. So the next question is, what is the meanest thing someone has ever said to you?
What is the meanest thing someone has ever said to me? Oh, it was recently during Corona. I had posted about distributing food somewhere,
Mhm.
and some random person started abusing that, and he actually posted abuses on my
Oh,
post, and that, don't you come and give it here? Abusing and giving the thing. Why don't you come and give it here?
oops. That's what we expect when you are a public figure.
Yeah,
Huh. So, what is the first thing you notice about someone when you meet first?
smile.
Okay, wonderful,
Because
wonderful.
I'm very what you call it, very sensitive to vibes. So with that,
Hmm.
I get those vibes very clearly of that person.
Oh, okay, superb. So, what is that one product which you would refuse to promote?
Anything which is harming animals.
Wow, beautiful. That's beautiful.
Because
And
that's being kind to animals or to nature.
it's fantastic. Now, if you could choose a nickname for yourself, what it would be?
I have to choose for myself. Do I
Yeah,
have option? I have to do.
you do. You have to give the option,
No,
which
no,
you
no.
would give to
So
yourself.
no, I think I would stuck to Rushabh, because I've been named
Come
many.
on, Rishabh, come on. You can give one.
That's what it is. I'm on. Or recently I got a new name also. Instead of Superman, call yourself Kind Man. I was like, okay, this is too much.
Interesting, interesting. Superb. You answered well all the rapid fire questions. So,
Man.
so I just want to take this moment to thank you for your time on a Sunday evening, Rishabh. So we thoroughly enjoyed. So thank you so much for your time.
Thank you so much.
So I'm looking forward for for many more lives on this awesome platform, Heroes. Stay connected for updates and many such learnings and fun sessions. You can connect with Heroes through the page inbox and you get all your answers there. Rushabh's contact details are above in the post. Thanks again for a great conversation, Rishabh. Thank you so much once again. Have a great day, ladies and gentlemen. This is Sarath Nair signing off. Thank you so much, Heroes. Bye bye.
Yes, sir. Thanks so much.